All right. Can you guys hear me? You can't see me yet, but well, good morning. It is Friday. It is Friday. So, I did leave I left one micro overnight. Okay. I left one micro overnight. Um Nothing crazy happened overnight. It was just been grinding to the upside. So, we'll go over all of that in just a second, but I wanted you guys to know what I did. One micro NQ. So, let's we should dive into it. I'm gonna look at NQ for now. Let's get rid of all of this. Have a clean chart. This is nice. And as always, we will start with a daily. Before we do, 8:30. 8:30 could be something. 8:30 we have, I think we have, yeah, PCE, personal spending, personal income. So, yeah, just keep an eye on these for a second. I mean, or not even these, just the time, 8:30. 10 a.m. We've got University of Michigan consumer sentiment. So something good to know, you know? All right, where are we here? Okay. This was yesterday. All right, we made this leg down. This was yesterday on ES. I think ES today is going to want to take these highs, right? And then move or like run through this fair value gap in order to get here. We'll see, we'll watch, but I want to see these highs get taken today, right? Maybe yes on ES and on NQ. These relative equal highs are here on these 3 days. That's what I want to see. So yesterday's high, what is it? Wednesdays and Tuesdays high. This is what I want to see those get taken today. I thought we were gonna take them yesterday, right? And I think yesterday we took Wednesdays, right? Or that's a great question. This is something that I want to know. Yeah, yesterday we technically we took out this high yesterday. But again, to me this feels more like equal highs, all of these. I'm like, if we were gonna run through these, it was gonna be like one shot take these two out because they were so close together, but that didn't happen. So that's what I'm looking for today. That is what I'm looking for today. Yep. We moved into our weekly fair value gap here. Sorry, guys. Move into our weekly fair value gap here. Option Shift R. Right, here's our weekly. Consequent encroachment, which is the middle part of this gap. Right here. Moved right into it. Couldn't break below or couldn't even tap it. And then we rejected all of this and moved up. So this is one of those things where if we're looking at it on the daily or even on the 4 hour, you've heard me mention that we might rebalance this move, right? And I've said that here. So we might rebalance maybe this move halfway point, midway point, what is it? Medium threshold of this is right here around this fair value gap here, right? This point, same thing. Medium threshold, the closest PDO rate to that is that fair value gap. But if we look in the weekly, we are in a fair value gap on the weekly. Came in here, right? Tested this, rejected. So what can we expect? Maybe price wants to just move higher. What's the next PDO rate on the weekly? Right here. There's a fair value gap up here. What's the next PDO rate on the on ES on the weekly? Right here. And this is higher, right? It could go lower. But right now, I think we're going to go higher. My bias today is bullish, right? My bias last night was bullish after we saw all of this action with the wicks. So ES has not traded into this really. I mean, it tapped it, but then again, it's like maybe price does want to go higher and reach over here before coming here. Does that make sense? Guys, I'm so tired today. And when I say tired, I'm just like, that sleep was so good. So we know we're in a fair value. Well, we have a fair value gap underneath us. We have like hold on. We have liquidity above. Oh. Yeah, so we got sell side. Well, no, we don't even sell side. We've already technically taken this, right, on the weekly. Technically, so yesterday we took out buy side, which is just the stop. Weekly, we took that out, right? We took out sell side down here. Let's see if we can target that. Let's see. Let's make that our target for today. Our target for today. Can this be our target for ES and for NQ? We already took this out. Great, so we created that. Yeah, took this out. NQ, can we see this as our target today? I don't know that we'll see. We could see that as our target today. But let's see. What's our first target? What do we want to target first, right? This buy side. But what if we go right here in this buy side, we immediately go into this fair value gap. At least I think, right? Okay, so what's our 4-hour target? Our 4-hour target. My 4-hour target is going to be these right here. This is my number one target right now. This is what I want to see. Let's see if we can take those. Right? That's what I want to see. So I'm very bullish right now. Into this. Right? We also have fair value gap right here. We have fair value gap right here. All right, so really we do have a daily here. Or we should. No, we don't have a daily. We have the 4-hour. So here we are. This is gonna be like, look at all of this. This is a magnet right now. Let's get rid of this right here. This is a magnet, right? Fair value gap, buy side liquidity. First target. From here, if we break, I want to see this like this becomes a model of its own here. All right, so let's take all this out. We know it's there. This becomes, I'm gonna leave that one up there. It's not bothering me, and that's where we want to go on the weekly. This right here is a model of its own. So if we look at it this way, I need to move this down. I keep reaching for it down here. Here is sell side of the curve, right? I thought yesterday we got, I was looking for this, a break of structure, right? From these highs. ES did that, and Q could not. Break of structure, right? Back up. This is an SMT, so technically this could be our break of structure, but I want to see a little bit clear of a break of structure, right? Once we break, this could just continue and go. Are we gonna get that today? I don't know. I don't know. So this, yeah, this could be, like I said, a model of its own. Let's see. Technically, yeah, let's see. This could be the, if this is sort of our manipulation measure. Where do we go? Where do we go? Come back up to this breaker block, but most definitely this for value gap. So, or we take, yeah, I mean, I don't know. Anything could happen today, right? All right, now we have a bias. Our bias is bullish today. All right, it's bullish for now. I'll say that much. Not today, for now. Our bias for now is bullish. Oh, man. Can we catch some of these moves to the downside? Absolutely. How? Well, just we don't get caught up in all of the mess, right? We don't just remember where we're going. Remember we're drawing liquidity as right now, and let's see how we can get there. Oh, my camera. Hold on, let me wipe some of these eye boogies here, because man, you know, those days when you just like, you're sleeping so good, and then you have to wake up. Hold on. Here we go. Good morning. Good morning. So price is doing nothing right now. In the meantime, you made yourself a coffee. Great job. 2 hour, 1 hour, 4 hour, 4 hour. Okay, let's look at this for a second. I'm gonna mark this out, and then I'm gonna go outside for just a minute. Take a sip of my coffee. Be grateful for this day, and then jump back in. Since price isn't really doing much. There's that 2 hour. I'm just overlapping all of these right now. There's that. I'll show you why. There's that 30-minute and then 15-minute, which we're in right now. Okay, so I'm just gonna, so I've overlapped all of these. I'm literally just gonna take this take this. This is sort of my, basically, if you want to call it, like a fair value gap heat map of like where most of the fair value gaps are at, this would be overlapping right here. So I'd be watching this. Right, this is, it could go up below this, but this is kind of like my main intersection for all of these fair value gaps, right, including the 4-hour, 2-hour, and like that's, yeah. So if we've just hit this fair value gap, maybe we go lower to, this is one of those, like, this is what I want to see, like, okay, where can we go lower to? Right in here. Can we go lower? Right in here, right? Trade right into that on the 1 hour, on the 4-hour. Okay, or maybe down here, maybe there's breaker block. I don't, yeah, let's trade into that and go higher. All right, move this out of the way. We know it's there. Right here. We know it's there. So 836. Can we get us down here? Right, taking out these lows. Okay. All right, here's a, this is like one of those, this is one of those times where I'm like, okay, do we want to go? We've been grinding all day, right? All night, sorry. We're in a high time frame. 4-hour fair value gap. Right, we're in a 2-hour. This one's what I'm looking at too. Just, we're in a nice big 2-hour fair value gap. We're above consequent encouragement of this, which is just that midpoint part. And I'm expecting maybe to see a reaction, right? Or unless this thing just decides, hey, I don't want to go lower. I just want to break. Okay. And then, yeah, we had marked this here. So that's on the 2-hour. The 2-hour, basically same thing, or 4-hour. 15-minute. See, this is, so if I was looking for sort of a small time frame model, I'd go to the 15-minute, 5-minute, something like that, and look for, see, this is where I'm like, all right, but be careful. I wouldn't, if you're gonna go into this, go in with like no, basically no size, right? I'm probably not even gonna trade this. Oh, because this is, we're going up. Even if we break this, we have a fair value gap that could just take us higher here. And look, we've retraced all of these moves, right? So it's a healthy move up. We haven't really retraced this. I mean, we did. Boom. 50% of that move. Yeah, this is a healthy move to the upside. Yeah. All right. I'll be back. I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee. We're gonna let price do its thing. All right, we know where we're at. Let's leave that. I'm gonna put this here. Leave those things there so we know what we're looking at. Yeah, let's let this play out for a moment. I'll be right back, you guys. All right, we're back. I am going to. So I can't stream this, but I'm just gonna listen to something. All right, and if you want to stream, if you want to listen to it with me, it's on YouTube. It's probably one of the most amazing sort of shows or music for that matter that you might listen to today. It's RYX Live London. I'll put it up in a second. Let me see. Can I? All right, it's this right here. This guy. Live at Roundhouse with London Philharmonic Orchestra. Yeah, listen to that. It's from the beginning. But anyways, that's what I'm gonna listen to right now. Oh wait, can you guys hear that? Maybe I shouldn't. All right. I am not gonna play this because then this thing, I don't want it to get taken down while we're streaming. So we'll just, sorry, we'll just have to do it this way. I'm not saying anything because I'm literally, this music is so good. I'm just chilling here. This is so good, guys. If you just go listen to it, it's so freaking good. I'll pull it up again, right there. This guy. I know you can't hear it, but here's a little taste. Ready? It's so good. Like, it's so good. All right. But whoops, sorry. Okay, on the 5 minute, what do we have so far? We've got I wouldn't trust this to the downside yet. There's no, look at this. There's no real place for us to even come in. There's, I mean, yeah, there is break of structure. The first one, it was just a wick back in. I didn't like that. Then we wicked up. And now we're here doing this number. I don't think I'll get into this one to the downside, even if it does go low right now, right? We have a 15-minute fair value gap here that we are expecting price. I'm expecting price to come back into this, right? Because we just hit this big fair value gap. So I think we said that on the 4 hour. No, yeah, on the 4 hour we were above above midpoint, which is or sorry, 2 hour. Yeah, 2 hour. We're above it. Medium threshold or consequent encroachment of this. We are above it. I want to see us just get out of this fair value gap, maybe come back in, try it again for a second, and then move up. Here's what we could do. Doesn't have to. Depending on whether we make new fair value gaps here or not, what we could do is take this, right? Break. Boom. Right? Create a fair value gap here. Right? A higher time frame, that is. And continue higher. At some point, we'll rebalance this move. Right? So this is where maybe we do want to see something like this. And like a nice big push to the upside, right? To rebalance this and continue higher. Because we do have a fair value gap here, right? So I'm not expecting this to just run through all, like there's going to be a retracement at some point here. But I do want to take out those highs. Like I don't know, because if we got, because of us getting burnt yesterday, I just want to get rid of them, but same. I did take a position yesterday on MNQ. I took one last night and I just left it. And I said, you know what? If it hits, great. My stop lot is pretty tight. I think it was $100, $150 or something. Yeah, 100 and not even. It's less than 150. Because now we're just above 1-to-1, more than 1-to-1. So I felt good. This is a micro contract. I felt good about it because of all of the stuff that. So we analyzed price at the end of the day. Me and my brother did, and we figured, hey, you know what? Like, there's no real reason right now for price to go lower. We created this pool of buy side liquidity up here, right? Relative equal highs. This was sort of a weird, like it wanted to break, but then it didn't. It never broke. So we created all of these highs, right? All this buy side liquidity. We put in this low, right? And it broke underneath to the other side of that fair value gap that we were expecting to go to. We had this run up, right? Run up. So all day, we rebalanced in the afternoon. This is the move we wanted to catch up here. This is a move, right? This is where we got chopped out so hard. Well, this is the move we wanted to catch here, right? Maybe not this full thing, but just enough to maybe like down here to go back into, you know, maybe this fair value gap, right here. And we ended up doing that. Tap back into a weekly opening high, or sorry, weekly opening gap here. I think. Oh no, that was up here. What was this? What was this? There was something here. Oh, fair value gap. We tapped back into this fair value gap, and this was on the 4 hour. Yeah, this was on the 4 hour. So you can see how we tapped right back into that. We also tapped back into this fair value gap. So we rejected pretty hard. And if we look at the daily, we did this like we came down, right? Wick below this fair value gap and immediately went back up, had a volume imbalance here, right, to the upside. And this is where we're at now. So I don't expect us to see much, you know, retracement at this point. Look, price is clearly, since the beginning of the month, has clearly been trying to get back up, right? We sold off and we've been trying to get back up, right? We're in a sort of a hurry to get up there. And so that's where we're at now. So that's why I took this. I said, you know what? I saw this Judas swing here. So basically just a fake move to the downside. Immediately, you know, corrected that full thing. I saw that and I knew, I was like, you know what? These could be lows that are going to be protected. And I say protected, I mean, this was a fake move. I don't think we're going down here, right? This is just a trap traders because there's no reason right now. There's no real reason for us to go lower. We had just put in this low, right? We left the fair value gap quickly, filled the fair value gap, tested the fair value gap, and ran away from it. There's more reason for us to target these highs right now, this fair value gap, and all of this liquidity above, right? Maybe we watch, if we take these highs, maybe we watch to see if we do get, which we probably will get, some sort of reversal / retracement of this move if it creates a big move. We watch that into a PD array, order block or fair value gap, and then find what price wants to do. Where does it want to go? So price is still like, we just need to wait for it to tell us what it wants to do. All right. So right here, I want to see price move into this, right? Or this order block down here. So anywhere from midpoint of this, maybe from here. Price could retrace around this area, whatever. But now we just wait. We watch and wait. Also, do you guys should I keep this frame and just kind of set it to the side? Or should I just keep that little circle down there? Let me know. Mm. Um, yes, we have an SMT here. Okay. Hmm. It's I might I might if we get filled here, I'm gonna try to play this continuation move to the upside here. Yeah, I think I am. I'm gonna play it on ES though. I think I am gonna play this continuation. Let's see. What do we have? Dude, get out of here. Oh goodness. Oh gosh, okay. What are we doing here? Mm-hmm. 7 to 1. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go with. Hold on. What? So I'm gonna give it a shot with this continuation move here on ES. Um, with 130 bucks of risk. Right? Maybe we break above and then kind of come back down. Eventually getting here. I might scale this out actually right at this order block. Or as soon as we break above, we'll see. Okay. That would be okay. I'm not gonna lie. This would be really cool if we got filled right here and took this. That would be kind of insane because that's a yeah, that would be awesome. We'll watch because this could just flop the others to the other side, right? And I'll be like, yeah, that sucks, but it is what it is. Yeah, this is the one that I held overnight, and I'm actually at this point I feel okay. Cannot find TV order with ID. Dude, if you guys are trading with Tradeovate, has been sort of being a trash can. I kind of hate it right now. Okay, so I'm gonna. I have been, I have been streaming for the past week. Yeah, yeah. So Sunday I did an analysis. This is the first week of full streaming, guys. I am so proud of myself for this. I am so happy because this is something that I wanted to do for a while, and I wanted to. I was scared, and I think I was scared for a few reasons. I was scared because trading is a lot of failing, and because I'm gonna consider myself pretty new at this. I feel like, man, if I show this, and what are people gonna think of me and stuff? But I got to the point where I said, you know what, it doesn't matter what people think of me. If somebody can take what I'm doing and make it better, or learn and get better with what they're doing, then I'm gonna put it out there, even if that means, like, yeah, taking some losses and blowing accounts, whatever that looks like. That's the only way that I think I'm gonna get better and better and better. And talking through my trades, talking through my bias has helped me a lot to understand and figure out, okay, this is what I'm looking for, or this is why I'm looking at it this way, right? So I'm grateful. And if you've been here and if you're watching, thank you. It means more than you know. It really does. There's times where we want something so bad. It becomes sort of a passion project, right? It becomes something that we love to do, and we'll have people telling us that that's not right. We'll have people telling us you can't do it. We have with anything, right? It doesn't have to be just trading. It could be anything. You know, I think of people that want to, you know, be gamers for a living. It's one of those where it's like, how do you tell that to somebody? Right? Especially if, like, let's just say most of the people around you aren't gamers, or they don't understand that. And then you get out there and you start streaming, right? And trying to make a truly trying to make a living out of it. This is different. Um, right now the goal is to, this is step one, right? Of the ultimate goal, which is full sustainability with this. And right now, learning and understanding disciplines, and learning and understanding just markets, and being here every single day and sort of obsessing over it. um that's where I want to be, right? So that's what we're doing right now, guys. It looks like literally we caught this move one tick. This is kind of insane. I'm not gonna lie. This is pretty insane. I didn't think we were gonna catch. I mean, this could come back, right? I'm celebrating pretty early, but this could come back here and just flop to the other side. But remember our buy, like right now, I'm looking for this 9:30 open is coming up soon. So just keep your eyes out for price action. I hopefully we can get this out maybe up here or something. 9:30 comes around. At least it gives us time to or create some more PD arrays that can hold price below our entry or above our entry. This way we don't get stopped out too early. Because 9:30 could potentially take us out. If that, yeah, whatever. If that happens, whatever. But anyways, oh, you can't see that side of the screen, can? Yeah, I was saying we got in pretty early here on this. Yes, 5 contracts right here. This is micros, by the way, 5 micros. We're risking 130, I believe, here to catch this move here. And this is just a continuation move, right? I saw this yesterday, right? And I said, okay, this is clearly price is going up. But it's not doing anything like what we did, right? After open, it just ran. This was a walk in the park for price. It just walked, sat on the bench for a little bit, walked a little more, talked to somebody, walked more, forgot, went to get coffee, and then ran. So this was a healthy, really, really healthy move to the upside. Last night we had just about the same thing, right? So except for this right here, which we just traded into that fair value gap. Another thing that I see here, right? Now we could look at it and be like, oh yeah, there's break of structure to the downside. And that's true here on ES. There's a break of structure right here. The break of structure was weak. And I think I've learned my lesson through this. If there's a weak break of structure, maybe let's not take it, even if it plays out, right? If it plays out, then we can look for an entry here, stop loss to the downside. And I should have, I think I was just looking for that way too hard last night or yesterday. I was just really looking for it. We didn't get that. We didn't catch that, but that's that. So for right now, yeah, I want price to move above this fair value gap at least. Move above it and take us higher. And what I'm always looking at, okay, where could we go? Where could we go here? There's nothing here, right? Like nothing, no obvious sort of PD arrays. The only one that's here, right here. This fair value gap here, right? We are inside of a large time frame fair value gap. Okay. We're trading above consequent encroachment of this, right? Okay. Yo, this is so good. What is this? What is going on? Hmm. Oh, all right. Here we go. This is honestly, it's just kind of nice to see things play out when we look at them, right? So see, yeah, just a continuation play. I wasn't too sure about NQ continuing. Usually NQ moves so much faster, and we could have easily just tapped into that fair value gap like we did on ES and move higher. We were way up here, so I didn't feel pretty good just entering there. We did have an SMT at the fair value gap on both of these, and so knowing that we're knowing that our draw is up here, right? And I think that was then I think that's key for today. It's like understanding it's a very clear and obvious point draw liquidity up here. If we get that right, and we can shift and maintain our bias towards that direction, we can catch moves to the downside, right? But remember, we may not want to catch a full move to the downside, right? For retracements and stuff like that. The first move to the sort of downside that I would want to look for is after we take these or inside of this fair value gap. So somewhere up here is going to be where I want to see us look for a potential move down, right? If we just make this strong move to the upside, right? I'll look for a potential move to the downside before continuing higher. We had this as our draw on liquidity yesterday, right? So we had this move. And all day we ranged in here and we couldn't leave this area and we were getting chopped out. We were like, oh, wait, no, we're going down. Well, we broke structure. No, we're going up again. Let's continue. We're going to take these highs. So that was the problem yesterday was our bias was right. We were looking for these highs. We took one. I think we took one of these, left two of them and tagged these two, or yeah, those two. Um, and it was hard because it's like, all right, well, why do we go down? Well, we go down for a fair value gap, right? We can go down for a fair value gap, but our draw is so close. Like it's a low hanging fruit, right? And it was just back and forth, back and forth. Where are we going? If we look at it, we could look at it here on NQ. It was this, right? Broke structure, got in, got stopped out. Okay, I was like, oh, surely we want to go higher. So we saw this. We came back, did a retracement. I think I got in on a fair value gap in here. Oh, I think I got in one of these right here, but like a continuation move or something. And I was like, it's so close. It's so close. We're going to take it. Stop loss pretty tight. And guess what? Boom, stopped out. Keeps moving. I'm like, surely we're going to take this. We don't take it. Break structure. Eventually make our way down. So we got in way over here, I think somewhere over here, and had to deal with all of this. So it was pretty rough. Eventually did what we wanted it to do. Right? There's no, I guess our manipulation move would be this move right here. This one. This would have been our manipulation move, right? To take these lows right here. But it is what it is, you know? Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. And get rid of this. And get, yeah. So why this was technically a break of structure, right? But it was a weak one. There was no meaning to this. And I think I'm trying to, today I'm going to try to find these weak break of structures. I'm going to look for these break of structures in 3 minute. All right. So look for points, like obvious points in the 5 minute, right? So for example, the obvious points, right? Right here, sorry. And look to break those. All right, because look, we broke that. Nothing. Could have, and then we're like, oh yeah, we're going lower. Get in. Still in play if you have your stop loss up here, but I wouldn't trust that. Yeah, especially if we're going up. Especially if we are going up. Why can't I? Oh Lord. All right. Whatever. I'm gonna trade small size too, because yesterday we were trading and then Tradeovate just decides it doesn't want to like close orders. And it was just holding orders and I was like, holy crap. Anyways, maybe let me change. I want to see if I can change this. All right, into, can we have a, guys, is this better? Is this more awesome than that circle? Should I keep it like this? I'm gonna keep it like this. I feel like we can interact a little bit more, you know? I feel like we can get nice and personal. If you need to see something else, then whatever. Then whatever. Yeah, because it's a little, I mean, it's the same thing. Literally the same thing. Whatever. I'm keeping that one. But if you like the other one, let me know, and I will change it to the other one. To this one. But there's nowhere to put me. Where should I put me, guys? Where should I go? Maybe this could be the dramatic sort of, you know, price will go there. How's that? We want to see a break of structure. Can we break above this fair value gap? Eh? Does that work? What do you think? Let's see. I'm literally adjusting on the screen. I'm just adjusting as we go. Since we don't have a lot of people watching, that's fine. Center horizontally, vertically. Yeah, I don't know. I'll keep my little dot. I'll keep this little dot for now, this little circle, picture in picture. All right, 3 minutes. until market open. You guys, let's go. We are ready. We are ready. Okay. Remember, stick to your rules. I'm talking to me, actually. I really am talking. Hold on. A dramatic image. How do you do this? I'm talking to me. There. Effect. Background remover. What is this? Oh. Oh. Okay. What is going on? It's got like a little blur action. Okay. I don't want that. What is this? Get rid of this, dude. No way. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. 9:30 coming up in 2 minutes. 2 minutes until 9:30. Let's see. Do we have a market? No, we don't have enough market open. One minute, you guys. 1 minute. Oh, snap. Where are we going? Where are we going? Remember, September 2nd is Labor Day. No trading. We're not trading. We're not doing a live on Monday. Right? September 2nd is Monday. Is it Monday 30? Yeah, right? Let me look at my account. Oh, don't look at my stuff, guys. Chill. Yeah, Labor Day, Monday. Monday is Labor Day. No trading. Okay. We clearly did not move above that fair value gap. Can I at least move this stop? I mean, I'm pretty far away from here that I don't have to worry about it yet. But we'll see. All right, 9:30. Here we go. 9:30 is in session. We are in. We are doing the thing. Good luck, everybody. Thank you. You're welcome. I am really concerned about this here because I cannot get out. I can't get out. Can I move this? Nope, I can't move that either. Freaking Tradeovate, man. I swear. They're great. Like, when they're great, they work. But when they don't work, it's like, what? Okay, now what? So just be careful. Small size. Not something you can afford to lose, you know? Is this, yeah, there's nothing here. I am just playing a continuation to the upside on on MNQ. When I say NQ, I'm trading micros, so just keep in mind. So when I say NQ, it's the same thing, just I'm trading micros. So on MNQ, I think again, draw is to appear to these highs, and our goal is to play models that get us there, right? So or PD arrays that might get us there. We still haven't broken above this fair value gap, which technically now has become an inverted. No, it hasn't. I mean, no, this is an inverted fair value gap here. Right here. This is inverted. Here we go. We're breaking through it. Come on, take us up there. We could make this ginormous wick to the bottom, so I'm not even. Don't get excited, okay? I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Don't get too excited. Let it do its thing. Let it play out. Are you if you're bearish, let me know. If you're bullish, let me know too. I will find you if you're bearish. Guys, I like this. I like this here. Okay? Sue me. Let's see, what else can we do with this? What else can we do with this? Image mask blend. What is this? Okay. No, remove this. What is this? What the heck? All right, nope. All right, let's get rid of that. Huge wick. We can't break through yet. So what do we want to do? What do we want to do here? Are we going to respect this for value gap here, or are we going to disrespect it? I hope we disrespect it, but that's just me with my bias, with my long bias here. Can I add a stop here? Yeah, I can. So then why can't I add? Oh, okay. I'll put my stop there. Yeah. Like, well, okay. This doesn't make sense. I can't move my whatever. I'm done with trade of eight. Trade of eight sucks. Reminder: if you're not listening to this, guys, I am vibing with this junk right here. Where is it? Right there. Like, I can't play it. I wish I could play it. I wish we could listen to it together and just. But this stuff, man, this is good stuff. So good. Anyways, there it is. Oh. There's the name of it. Go listen to it. It's honestly a great just sort of way to just sit, watch price sit. I'm gonna try to where are you? I'm going to try and show you guys this when I am in a trade. Hi. Where are we? I'm gonna try to show you guys this when I'm in a trade. So basically my positions, I'm long on, and this is my open PNL for these right now. See, NQ could come down here. I'm just saying. SMT here. SMT to the downside. But see, this is where I'm like, all right, where do you want to go, sir? We dropped while ES kind of started going up. Now ES is going up. NQ is kind of chilling. This is why it's so important to watch both of these, right? Watch both of these and see how they move, because one can tell you, bye, Gorgeous, I love you. One can tell you one thing, the other one can tell you another. And we need to, this information is important, right? To figure out, okay, are we really seeing the whole thing, or are we just seeing something like super small? I'm gonna, okay, let's see. I want to have, save. I'm gonna try a new layout real quick. I'm gonna do 3 on the side. Okay. Why is this here? Let's get rid of this. Boom. Okay, so now I can really see, okay, what is happening with NQ versus MNQ. I can see MES and ES all at once. This is nice. Get rid of all of these drawings. Do I have any drawings here? Yeah, get rid of those. Get rid of that. And get rid of all of those drawings. Get rid of those drawings. Okay, clean. Clean, clean, clean. Get rid of that. Now this is good. So we can see how these assets are moving, basically. Assets. All right, I'm gonna take this active trade off for a second. I want to. So here's what I have. I have my 3 charts. I'm gonna save this as save layout. Okay, whatever. So I've noticed that NQ and MNQ, ES and MES, yes, they move very, very similar to each other, especially these two, right? So NQ and MNQ, ES and MES, they move very, very similar together. I have noticed that there's been some differences between them from time to time. So with that, keep that in mind, right? So because then you can find and look for points where it's like, okay, did this actually take this high, right? And these little points of divergence between these assets, all of these, can help you identify price movement too, verify and figure out like This is just I'm getting faked out because all of the other ones are making this, right? Or vice versa. We moved above that fair value gap. That is great with some strength. That's exactly what we want to see here. We're still inside. We're still inside this 2 hour, right? Where are you? Get out of here. We're still inside this 2 hour. Right? Is this it? Where are we? Yep, here we go. Inside this 2 hour fair value gap. I only have this line because I don't want to draw the whole thing. I just want to see where we come out of that fair value gap. So that's the top of our fair value gap here. We're still inside of it. Now we chill. We just chill and wait. I'm glad we took this entry here to the upside for continuation, right? Yes, we were on a fair. Let me get my mic closer. Yes, we were on a fair value gap. Yes, we had made this move up, but it was a healthy move, right? Which means we knew we were wanting to rebalance this whole inefficiency here. Rebalance to mean threshold, which is the middle of this whole move. So we measure that from the top to the bottom. Mean threshold, we're above mean threshold of this move, above fair value gap. So this gave me a lot of confidence to move higher, right? Because our draw is above. And even if we got, so I think we got in on ES. I got in on ES here because it actually pulled back into this fair value gap here. So ES pulled back into the fair value gap. NQ did not. And that's why I said I'm going to go in on ES because my risk was smaller at that point. If I would have gotten in here, this is a big risk, right? So given that ES or NQ moves pretty fast and we had not necessarily traded back into it like we did here. Thankfully, we literally got in here with a tick of drawdown. One tick of drawdown before moving higher. That's where we're at now. We break above. I mean, really, I don't see us coming back down much of anything. Like at this point, what is this? It's 945, 950. 950, I want to see us just break right through that. I'm going to try to use time today. Let's just keep an eye on time, not use it. Keep an eye on time, see how it moves. So we're going to keep an eye on time and see how it moves. If you want to see another asset, let me know. I'm more than happy to go through these. I personally just trade NASDAQ and S&P 500, well, futures, ES and NQ, or MES and MNQ. Those are the assets that I trade the most. I like MNQ, but it's fast. So I'm also trying to figure out, okay, a balance between when to trade NQ and when to trade ES, right? I love how NQ moves. I do. It's volatile, it's fast. I mean, but at the same time I need to understand that there is a bigger risk trading NQ than there is MES, right? Or ES, either of those two. We're not going to get as big of runs like we will here. Oh, sorry. But we'll get runs nonetheless. Okay. So ES is pulling back here, NQ is not. Oh, my face is still here. Sorry, guys. There we go. Wow, you guys just looking at me yawning and stuff, huh? Sick. I have this camera here. This here, I'll show you. Let me turn this off. I'm still trying to figure out. I don't know that I like it so much. This bad boy right here. But look, it doesn't get all of me. It's like doesn't get the mic unless I do this, unless I like feel up on it. So quit that junk. Here we go. All right. Guys, we're literally just waiting. At this point, honestly, here's what you can do. And I think oh yes. Looks like ES is getting a change in state of delivery here, but NQ is not. This is where we have to kind of figure out what we're gonna do here. What do we want to do? Here's our macro window here. This could be the push for the upside. Let's take a look at it. All right, big. There's a direction of this sort of displacement. This is on the 3-minute. Here's what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to... No. I was gonna see if I could add or if I should add, but if I do, it'll take us to here with 2 micros. And we basically have, it wouldn't validate this trade. Stop loss here, but I don't want to get back. So if I do get in, it would be a sell and then get in with 2 micros. I don't know that I would want to just get in. All right, here we go. Here's our macro window. Oh, remember, macros are just a time frame. It's 10 minutes before the hour, 10 minutes after the hour. So we got this macro time, and it's basically just a sort of a when time tends to move a little bit more. So using that to our advantage too, right? Is maybe we can see more continuation to the upside. We didn't see a break underneath. This was holding pretty nice. Consolidate, move to the upside. Again, here's this is where we pay attention to price. If price at this point, if price does not want to take these highs and wants to go lower, it'll tell us right around this area, right? This is where it will let us know, hey, actually, I'm not going lower, or actually, I'm not going higher. I want to go lower, right? Because then this could be our manipulation move here, right? So we range, consolidate this, manipulate to the downside. Could. It could. Let's see. Let's look at the hour candle. We got 5 minutes until that candle closes here. I think that's what it is, right? It's in every hour. Yeah. Oops. Do I want to play a continuation move here? The only way I would play a continuation, yeah, it would have to be 2 to 1. No. This is the only way that I would. 3 to 1 here. I'd probably get, I'll take this one here. So if we get filled, yeah, at that point, I'll just move my stop loss to both of them be, I'll leave that one there and move my other stop loss right here, right underneath this. This is just for continuation higher, because this is where we're expecting price to go, to these highs here, right? price to go there. That's what we're expecting to target. This is the first high, the most easiest point to take, and this is that sort of higher point of that. All right, so this is where we want to sit for a second, watch price move, do its thing. I don't think we'll get filled here, but nonetheless, price is moving. And price is moving with strength, right? I mean, that's what we want to see, just a strength move to the upside, taking out these highs here. As soon as they take out these highs, then I am going to, if ES doesn't take these, which it most likely will, but I'm going to be watching this closely, right? Because as soon as we get to move to the downside, change of state of delivery, then I'm out. If it doesn't take these highs, so keeping that in mind. Also, previous days, why isn't it working, bro? Here we go. Previous day high and low, right here. So this is our target. These highs. Okay. We're gonna, dude, seriously. Let's see. Do we have anywhere for price to come down for a continuation move here? The answer is no. We cover that. What about this? What about this bad boy right here? Right underneath that candle. Can we get a continuation move? This is a $34 risk. I'm going to take it into that. And the reason I'm putting it here is I'm trying to just, I don't need to take this. It's if I get filled, right? So if getting filled at, we get a move up, we get an order block, move up, expansion to the upside. Doesn't have to come down here, but if it does, then it's like somebody giving you, hey, do you want some free money? Sure. Not really. Still risking some money, right? So I am here. What is up? Waited for you all morning, dude. I waited for you. Oh, can we make this? Let's see. Can we make this? Kids, yeah. You know, Christopher has 8 kids, guys. So, round of applause for Christopher. Round of applause. You're a great dad. I'm just kidding. Christopher does not have kids. I repeat, he does not have kids. Sick. All right. I'm listening to music, actually. I'm listening to this. So if you, it's so nice to listen to music while you trade. Like it just kind of puts you at ease. So this is what I'm listening to. Here, I'll give you a little taste, a little taste of this. This is so chill. Anyways, copyright reasons, I can't keep going. Oh, wait. Did we not get stopped out? Why didn't we get stopped out? What is going on here? What the frick? Okay, we'll put our stop there. What is going on here? Okay. I'm telling you, Trade of It is just messing us up so hard today. What is this? If we do it, we put it here. 2 to 1. Sure. We'll take a 2 to 1 for this last one. So basically we took out our initial trade that we took way down here. So this played out and we're in with a second contract. Our goal is to catch this to the upside. I was waiting for us to get in with 2 contracts and then take one out up here, but whatever. We got, I guess our stop took that one out. We're still in with 5 micros on ES. Also put rock on. Nah, dude. That's not how this works. All right, so MES, right? ES and MES, they both move slower. So keep that in mind. If you're like, man, you know what? I don't know that I want to risk that much on this or whatever. They both move pretty slow. So MES, you can get in on MES and catch a couple ticks, right? So that same move that gave us 400 something ticks, right? On MNQ, which is I think $1.25, 50 cents per tick on MNQ is $1.25 per tick on ES. So again, MES gives you time to sort of analyze and think and say, okay, well, maybe I do want to get in, maybe I don't. I don't know. I like this. I like this, right? It is a little bit more sort of more risk involved in this. But I like it. Continuation move to the upside. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're trying to play here. Let's see where we at on the 3 minute. 3 minute. Yeah. I like the 3 minute. Is this going to be sort of one of those Judas swings here like we had? And Judas swing to the downside, or we're going to keep as this valid. Oh, wait, we had a fair value gap here. This is a, we have a 5 minute. We do not. We have a 15. Do we have a 15? Where are we? No, we don't. Okay. Here we go. Price at this point, I don't see anything on the 5 minute. I don't see anything on the 15 minute. The next place we could go is down here, right? This is if we don't take that. That's the next place we can go. Is that where we're gonna go? ES is still holding. Still holding pretty good. I think I'm gonna do a on NQ. I'm gonna take this with the same stop here. Continue higher. Right. And I'm gonna just go in with a single. So that's gonna be where I get in here. Did we get in? Yeah, we did. 2. There should be, yeah, there should be 2 there. And at this point, I'll let that play out. I'm not, if we get stuffed out, I'm not worried about it yet, you know, because my risk is so tight. This is a 5 to, well, technically our overall risk this is still a 3.2 to 1. We're risking 3.2 the amount, or we're risking this much to make this move. And here's what I'm going to start to think about is not necessarily risking the amount of money. I'm like, okay, is this move worth it to me? Right? And the answer is yeah. Good. All right, we're done with the we just finished the macro. Let's see what happens. Oh shoot, guys, I still have my screen up. Sorry, yeah, my bad. I apologize for that. Got into this music. This music was good. And here you are, just not, you couldn't hear it, could you? No, you couldn't hear it. That was it. That was it. Come on. Let's get up there. This is our next move. Our next move is literally not going to happen until we get up here. So this is where you can kind of get up. I'll show you. So let's just say you didn't get in a trade, right? Let's put it this way. Let's go to NQ so I can show you a little bit cleaner without any of this stuff. And without this. Let's just say you didn't get in on this trade, right? On this continuation trade here. Boom. And we're just assuming, we're not going to predict price. We're just assuming price is going to go up here, right? This is our assumption. What can you do? If you didn't get in, like, let's not rush it. Let's not look. I don't think there's going to be any more models that present themselves before getting up there. I think we're so close. I think we're going to take these highs. What can we do? We can add an alert here. So go to your asset. If it's MNQ, go to MNQ, or if it's ES, go to MES. We're going to add an alert. Add alert. All right. Okay, what do we want to do? Okay, when price is entering this channel, what channel? Well, I want to see if price enters from 19,675. Let's just say 19,680. Right? To what channel? We want to go to actually no, let's just 19,680. We'll do that when it's crossing up. Only once. This is near relative equal highs. Message price is moving near relative equal highs on NQ, MNQ. Notifications, notify an app. Sure. Do you want to get an email? Sure. What about a sound? Let's just play a sound. What does it sound like? Ugh. Why can't there be like not high pitched sounds? No, I don't want a sound. Send. Oh. Send plain text. Oh, okay. To an email. I don't want that. Okay, so you can get notification on the app or here. Just make sure you have your notifications turned on. Show toast notifications play on. Yeah, perfect. We'll do that. We'll save this. Okay. So now, and we can move this also. So you can grab this and move it. So let's just say we come down here. Let's just say I'm gonna put it right here where I think price could start to move into this direction. So I'll say, all right, well, once price starts moving there, then we can look to take some sort of entry, right? Let's get rid of all these drawings here. 5 minute, where we at on the 5? Okay, we're not doing so hot, but you know, whatever. Does that make sense? So now you can get up. You can go, you literally just get up and go and do something else. Once you get a notification, come back and do your thing. So at this point, I'm actually going to take I'm going to take 5 minutes. I'm going to take 5 minutes. I'm going to go and refill this cup with some magic energy. I'm going to get coffee, energy drink. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go outside for another minute. I don't know, something about the sun. I love it. I'm going to let this play out. Okay. If we get stopped out, there's a reason why we get stopped out. And I'm so today, I was very intentional with, I need to make sure we get our stop losses right. Right. If it's a 3-to-1, I want to take it. If it's not a 3-to-1, I don't want to take it. So using these tools to measure price, right? Where's our target? Our target right here. Where's my risk? Okay, can I put my, what if it's down here? 1.91. That doesn't make sense to me. I wouldn't take it. If it comes down here, right? 4.6 to 1. That's a great entry. So you right click, right? Create limit order. I don't want to do 4 contracts right now. I'll do 1 contract, 1 micro contract. My risk is $56 for a 261 profit if this moves our way. Right? So I put my stop loss down here. This for me was a good stop loss to get up here, right? Even if my entry was up here, my risk was down here. This is a 3.3 to 1 to get to our destination. What's the destination? It's all-time high. Well, not all-time, but previous highs, relative equal highs here. That's the destination. I'm playing a continuation move to the upside. Okay. So that's my goal. A continuation move to the upside. If we get stopped out, then we get stopped out and we can watch price and see what it wants to do. We can ask maybe price, does price want to come back down here? And why? Why would price want to do that? Maybe we want to rebalance, right? I would like to see us, if we take these highs, come back and rebalance. Right now, I don't know that we want to rebalance. We have this fair value gap that we're trying to break over, right? Our goal is, can we stay over it? Or are we going to invalidate this? And I'm just looking at price here. Where can we go? Like, is there something that is sort of drawing our attention? There's an inverted fair value gap here, right? But in order to get here, we got to break this, which is where our stop loss is. Let's look a little bit more. What can we find? Is there anything on the 1 minute? No, not really. Just looking for a reason for price to come back down. We have sort of relative equal lows here. So we have this, it could be a run of liquidity here before moving higher. And we can come back in here. Boom. Yeah, got stopped out there. Do we want to take, what do we want to take here? What are we doing? Okay, are we going to take these? This could be a run of liquidity down here. Just boom. But I feel really good about this to the upside, right? Where would my risk be here? Guys, holy crap, this would be, this is a risk that I'm willing to take. 14 to 1. Yeah. Wait, let's see. What about, what is this risk? 3.5. How much? How much? How much? 84. I would take that, right? Because my stop loss at this point would be below this low. Even if we break this, right? And we take these lows here. Yeah. And my goal today, put just small amounts of risk. Okay, that's it. Small amounts of risk. All right. I will be back. We're gonna let this play out. I'll leave this on the screen so we can watch it if we get filled or not. So we're not filled yet. We did not get filled. Ugh. Yeah, we've not get filled yet. So I'll be watching this to see what happens. All right. I will be back. If you're seeing anything different, let me know. Right? If there's something that I'm not looking at, and let me know. We Like I said, this could be the place where we see some either a strong move above, or we continue higher or lower. Right? It's Do we want to rebalance this real quick before ripping? Or what's the plan? So just keeping an eye on price. To be honest with you, I don't want to see it go below this. The minute that it does that, then I'm out. Like there's no reason for me to be in here, right? It could take this. I don't care. And it might take this and get super close, but I don't want to see it go down here. If it goes down here, then we could have something totally different. Right? So here, yeah, I don't mind if I see this getting taken. But then yeah, it looks like we might run these just and then come back, rebalance here. Let's see, where do we rebalance? Yeah, rebalance here. Just honestly something that we could do. We could rebalance there. Do we have to? No, not really. Right? Look at how we just held above the middle of this gap. Just holding multiple times. It's like nope, 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 nope. And here we are. So we'll see. We shall see. I This one I still feel really good about. I wouldn't move it at all. I'll leave it where it is. Even if we do come back to rebalance here, my stop is below that one point that I don't want to see us go under. And I'm okay with that. I think this is still a valid trade. I wouldn't move it. This one, again, this invalidates this for now to move down here. Okay, I'll be back. All right, I'm back. I'm here. I've gone nowhere. So we're still in here. We haven't done much of anything. Again, I'm still looking for these highs, right? So play continuations down here was pretty safe, right? Because we saw this get respected, this mean threshold of this fair value gap, meaning the middle part of it is getting respected, right? We're not trading down here, right? Yes, we're breaking it, but what I mean when I say respected is we're not trading around this area, in this general area. Like we still trade underneath, right? Come back in here, but if you can look at price is trading around this area. So this is why having a stop loss just like away from price, right, away from the area that we're trading is pretty good. I could have gone in here, had my stop loss right here, like I did initially had marked, but we could take these lows because this is the one that I don't want to take, right? These two. So we could, I mean, ideally this one, but we could take these. We could still take these. This is a nice run that we can have right here on these. So we're take these out. Does again, we'll see. We'll see how price plays out. Because this is a continuation, we are on a pretty the we haven't fully rebalanced this. I'm looking for us to take these highs. I wouldn't go crazy on this entry. This is just a continuation move to the upside, right? Just like we did here. This is just a continuation move to the upside. That's all we want to see right now. Let's see. Let's look at, this is MES. Yeah, we haven't rebalanced. I mean, technically we haven't rebalanced this, but 38%. I mean, see again, if price is in a hurry to go up there, it doesn't have to go back to 50, right? It'll go to 38% between 26. Is that 26 or 25? What is that? Between 23.6% and 38. Also, if you want to get these values on your fib tool, here they are. So Chris, if you are, let me know if you want them. Let me know if you want these values. Here's the settings. Here's the settings. This is what I have for this. This is how I have this set up. So take a screenshot of that. Let me know when you got it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's all it is. So I typically draw it from the bottom. Got it. Okay. I typically draw it this way. They're the same. They're the same. It doesn't matter how you look at it, whether it's 100 up here, 0 down here, as long as you understand where it could move. So 78% is just 23% down here. 61 is 38, so it doesn't matter. Just as long as you understand where these are in this move and where it could move to, right? We talked about it. We talked about it on the 4-hour for NQ. Remember that? Let's look at this one for a second. So I'm gonna grab this to here. Actually, let's grab this full move. Between 38, 23%, right? That's where it moved. Again, does it have to go to 50? No. Ideally, we would like it to go to 50, unless prices is on a mission to get somewhere else up here, right? Prices clearly on a mission, just like it was here. Look at this. We have this move from down here to up here. Where do we, well, we actually did come back to 50% of this. What about from here Oh wait, this is it. 38% between 23 and 38 from this full range, because I think this is a weekly. We could measure that and clearly see that on a weekly. Yeah, here it is. On a weekly chart, from the bottom to the top of this before it comes down, 38%. Where else? Where else do we have? Right here. Let's see this retracement here from this to up here, 38%, right? Between 23 and 38. Sometimes it'll go to 50. Doesn't have to. Sometimes it will. Right? We saw, if we look at the monthly, this is an interesting one. It won't show us here. It will show us, I think, on this one. Yeah. Why the heck do I have a volume thing? Get out of here. Okay. So on the monthly, we go from this point to this point. This actually came back to 60%, 61%, between 50 to 61% as a retracement. This is a whole year, December 21st or December 21 to November 2022. So this is a full year of just the market just dumping. And then this year, right? This past, yeah, basically this year, yeah, 2 years, almost 2 years. Market has just been going up. This is what's scary here. Look, this full range. I mean, technically we've retraced, but I think at some point we'll want to move between here. I don't know. Maybe that's why we take these highs to go down here on a high monthly time frame, but we're not there. Let's worry about where we are, which is in the 3-minute. This is the 3-minute. This is where we are right now. This was today. This was overnight, right? We had this drop last night. Overnight, just a beautiful, very, very elegant waltz up to the upside. I will say that. You know, took a trip, took a stroll in the park. Took a midnight stroll with a croissant in France, walking through Paris, all of this. Now we're here. Let me know if that makes sense. If that makes sense, give me a little 100. Give me 100. If that makes sense, give me this icon right here. Can you see that? Give me that icon, if that makes sense. No, this is our manipulation icon. Remember the hand with the eye? That's going to be our manipulation. That's going to be our icon. We're going to copyright that for this live stream. I have to figure out what the heck is going on with this. What in the world? I have to figure out a way to this, like, there's still times where this stream is super laggy. Let me know if it's if there's any jittering or like weirdness going on with the stream. Please let me know. I want to make sure that we get it right. And if I have to figure something out, then I will do just that. Okay. We've got everything's moving in unison. Everything is working like we want it to work. Look at this. Okay, so now we got in on a continuation move, right? So far, still playing our way. Again, we have a couple of things here we need to be aware of. Number one, it's 15-minute. We have an order block here. So let's just say we're done with this fair value gap. I'm gonna get rid of it. Now we know there's a fair value gap here. This is around the discount price, which is 50% of this move right now as it stands. If we move higher, then our median threshold, 50% of this move is gonna go a little bit higher, and whatever. Order block here. Okay. So we have an order block, and basically what I'm looking at, and if you have a better understanding of order block, please let me know. From what I understand, order block is basically it's basically a up candle before the last up candle on a move like this before ripping to the downside, right? Or vice versa. So right here, order block would be this one, right? Because this is the last candle that pushes us down before ripping to the upside. Does that make sense? Give me a hand. Give me our manipulation emoji if that makes sense. So, and I'm looking for high time frame order blocks. Can't find it. Okay. Oh, the emoji? Let's see. How do I? Yeah, I don't know where I found this. Oh, you got to type in HAMSA. Hamsa. Look. This is how you find it. Okay. Hamsa. That's how you find it. That's our manipulation emoji. If you really can't find it, just copy and paste mine. Hands. Look, okay. This is order block doing its work. Rejecting. Huge rejection. And this is where things get a little bit interesting, right? We look for a couple of things. We look for a pattern here to take us down. That's a possibility, right? Take us down to around this area. So we look for one here. Or we wait, and we wait. This is where we want to wait. We wait for that to form. And our goal is we're not going to take it. And if we take it, we better have a really, really tight risk. And we're going to go up here. Right? So it could just reverse. Where are we? It's 10:45. We're about to enter a macro. Macros, remember, is the last 10 minutes and the first 10 minutes of the hour. So macro for us right now is going to be 10:50 to nope, not 11:50 to 11:10. Here's our macro window. What can we expect? What can we expect from our macro window? We can expect a huge movement. To what side? I don't know. We'll see. This thing could just take all of this out. At this point, yeah, I mean, at this point, we just wait. This could be our macro here to the upside, or this could completely just wipe us. But again, remember, our draw on liquidity is, oops, that. Why do I have two? Take that one off. Our draw on liquidity is up here. Okay, we have all this liquidity down here. We could just run it before running up. So something to keep in mind, okay? We could get stopped out here if that's the case. And honestly, a move down here, as much as it would suck to get stopped out, a move down here would make me feel so much better that we're going up, right? Because right now it's like this ran, hit a wall, back down, ran, hit the wall again, right? So this thing, it's like, all right, come back down, take a breather. We're gonna go for one last big push. Boom. Does that make sense? But it doesn't have to. It doesn't have to do that. It was just me personally. It makes me feel better. All right, let's put on some more music. Okay. Guys, I'm sorry, I can't stream this music because I need to figure out why I can't stream it. But I've told you, if you're in this, you're in it. Check this out. This is so good. There's the name of it. I I swear this is not like I'm not. It looks like a promotion. It's like, hey, check this out. It's awesome. It's just really good. Sitting back, just doing our thing, doing our thing. If you have any questions, let me know. If you're seeing something that I'm not seeing, also let me know. I think I'm starting to get the hang of these live streams. I'm starting to understand, okay, this is working, this isn't working, right? So like the first two were rough. The first two, I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. OBS is not cooperating. I did find out I cannot use my trading view app on my desktop. It takes up way too much CPU for me. So if you're having that problem too, Christopher, this is for you. If you have a problem where trading view is giving you issues, try the web-based um platform, and that could help. But because I was running OBS, I have three monitors. I'm running YouTube, I'm monitoring YouTube live, and I had trading view, like all these graphs just up. Then yeah, it was taking a beating. So but I think we're getting there slowly, surely, right? Like you have this where I can be like, don't do that. See, just get right up on your face. I can get right up on your face, tell you how I feel. But right now, I do like this little circle thing. This right here. Mm-hmm. And okay, so it's also, I'm just these live streams, and I'm doing this. I know that it was a bit scary to dive into these, right? And basically have anyone and everyone be able to see what I'm doing. The biggest thing was just talking through price action, talking through my ideas and out loud. If I can hear my ideas out loud, it gives me a little bit more conviction, right? To say, yeah, that's right, versus keeping it to myself and thinking, well, if I'm wrong, nobody's going to see. I think that was a big problem. So being able to jump on this live stream and talk about what I think price could do, where I think it could go, and why has been a big deal for me. And I hope that it helps you too. I hope it helps you understand and see how all of this is moving and why it could or couldn't do certain things, right? So let's see if we can find a reason to go lower here. We are in a fair value gap. Okay. We are in a fair value gap. In a or sorry, order block, high time frame order block. Price seems to be moving. They're pretty much moving with each other. There's nothing that feels or looks off. When I say off, meaning one is moving higher than the other or lower than the other. They all look pretty much the same, right? So look, we got a high here, right? ES is doing sort of the same thing up here. We got a lower high, a lower high. If we move above this high, I want to see us come down, right? We might break this low here, and this will be a, let's see, what can we do here? We might come down and break this low. Break these two lows on ES. I don't know. Where are you? Here we go. Oh, okay. Break these lows on ES. Break this low on NQ to cause a manipulation move, right? Maybe we get an SMT here. Maybe we do something like this, right? SMT, and ES isn't able to do that. This isn't a real SMT, just so you know. I'm just kind of playing this out how I would want to see this. SMT, break structure, entry, and continue higher, right? Because we are pretty bullish on this, so we are in a macro. So keep that in mind. We don't have to. So most times in a macro, I've seen where we don't really create a structure. We just kind of rip. Also, if you want to understand macros a little bit more, macros is just a time frame, right? Macros are the last 10 minutes of the hour. So 11:50 and the first 10 minutes of the hour, 12:10. Right? So this is 10:50 to 11:10, 11:50 to 12:10. This macro, because it's a lunchtime macro, there's not a lot of stuff happening most times. There are sometimes it will, but most times it won't. Nothing's really happening. One of the best macros is that 10:50, which is this one, 10:50 to 11 a.m., right? Or the 9:50 to 10:10. This one to right here, 10:10. Okay, so macros. That's what that is. Let's see, 9:50 to 10:10. We had this one move here on this macro. Is that right? That don't look right. 9:50. No. 10:10. All right, we had this big move. Boom. It wasn't that big either, but still, just macros, right? Macros, macro. This macro could potentially bring us down. All right, so we have, remember what I said we could possibly see us come down. So far, until we break this, on, where are you? This is ES, or MES. Until we break this right now, we have SMT. Right, until we break that, right? Like unless we break that, then SMT is not there right now. But so far, on the 1 minute, it's telling us that there is SMT there. 3 minute. This is our 3 minute. Can we break this? If we break below, if we break below, it also counts as sort of a manipulation, right? To go to break above some of these highs. And that's what we're doing. We're like, okay, can we see this move to the upside? Oh, hold on. Guys, we are still in a fair value gap on ES. We left that fair value gap. Boom, here we go. Wow. And that's a macro. That is your macro. Boom. This actually, like, it makes me feel better going higher. So let's now we got to let it do its thing, find some structure. And that's honestly why these continuation moves, like, I went in with a single contract to target up here, because this could happen. And now I just have to find a little bit more confidence on getting these moves, or you know what I mean. All right, let's look at it in hindsight. So again, we didn't have to move here, right? But let's just mark this out. Let's mark this out. Let's make it so obvious to us on why we moved there. So right now we had all these points of liquidity here on NQ. We got stopped out on ES. All right, so now let's see. What do we do? We took out, this is all liquidity that we're sweeping right now. I still think our draw is higher, right? Took all of this. That's equal lows. This is the next one here. All right, these are equal, sort of equal lows here. When we take, if we take these here, we could see a big rally to the upside. Okay, so can we anticipate this move? Sure we can. We ran through all of this liquidity, so that's done. Like, we don't need to, there's no reason for us except down here. So if that's the reason for us to go lower right now, let's just say we go above that, right? Put my stop loss right here. I would take a single contract here, right, to anticipate this move. And I know it's like, okay, we shouldn't anticipate, but honestly, with one contract, what is this? Oh gosh, what is this? This is 80 bucks. I'm okay with taking this one contract risk, right, to anticipate this move here. Makes sense. My lowest, or my stop loss is right here, right down here. So I would go boom, boom. But I would actually go in with 1. 83 bucks, and I'm okay with that. Okay? I'm just today I am just I know that I know that I like to take entries like this. My goal today was really to, can I minimize this risk while still taking these entries, right? Because I do tend to take multiple entries, but I found myself getting burnt, taking more risk than I should. So today I'm being extremely just knowing that I want to go and that I want to take some of these entries. I am also going to take very, very low risk, minimal risk, if you will. Okay. And at this point, again, it's just a waiting game. So what can we do here? We can start to look for, now, if I get an entry that I really, really like, meaning if we get an entry that I think could give us a reversal move, then I will probably take a little bit like a heavier risk because the model presented itself, right? So I want to see us create structure, right, to the upside. We'll probably won't get that till another 15, 20 minutes. But now, again, this is like, this lets me breathe. It's like, okay, the risk to go lower has been taken out. Look at all of this. So now I'm even more confident on this, right? We just created another point of liquidity. So now not only do we have, now we have relative equal highs, right here. Relative equal highs. And this is just like, look at that. Relative equal highs all bundled together. So this will get ran through. And we have this high, right? So and we just took out all of this liquidity. I have more reason to believe that we're going higher here, right? But this made me feel like, okay, this was, as yeah, we got stopped out, but okay, we can breathe, we can go higher. Great, awesome. Makes sense. And that's my goal today. I don't care. I'm just, my goal is minimize risk, minimize risk, minimize risk. So we immediately rebalance this. 30%. We want to go to 50. Maybe, maybe not. I would say 30% to come and take these out. 50 would be sort of a consolidation before moving higher. But I want to see if we can take these out. And start creating a model here. Let's get rid of all of this nonsense now. We know we swept that. So what can we see here? Did we sweep? Oh, there was our point right here. So what does this become? This becomes our initial sweep on liquidity. This becomes our first leg that we sweep. Right? And we'll probably get another leg and a manipulation leg, probably 3 to 4 legs down, right? If we don't get this first one, 3 to 4 legs down. To build structure, get us up higher. And I'm talking to myself on this because I want to see this. I want to see this play out. I don't want to just jump in early, which I have a tendency to do. So here's our, we're looking at it, anticipating this, which I don't think we will, but you never know. This could be sort of a confirmation after we have some manipulation in the form of taking this recent low or an SMT on both on between ES and NQ. Does that make sense? Let's see. I didn't I didn't I don't like this model to the downside. This is I think this is just our manipulation to go higher, but we had no manipulation between this and this. We had no manipulation here and here. So there's no real indication for us to go lower, except this run on liquidity here. If we measure this, oh, let's go to standard deviation. It technically takes us down here. I don't know. I don't see it though. I see us taking out these. I'm just looking for reasons for price to go down there. If I can find a reason, then I need I'll keep that in mind, right? But if there's no real reason, yeah, we already took 2 standard deviations from this here, right? Unless we want to fully rebalance this at some point. I don't see it though. Just waiting. Just waiting. I'm gonna mark 1150 here. There's our 1150 macro there. I think this could be sort of an area that we can watch for, because once we build structure here, right? If we build structure, unless we rip all the way up, that could be a good place to watch for. But I mean, I'm still pretty, yeah, this still pretty bullish here. We have this run, rebalance, possibly running higher. But we'll watch here. We'll see what happens. Yeah, just watching price at this point. It's another one of those things that, okay, once you can set an alert here or whatever, and then go do something else. We're kind of just stuck here for right now. I want to start to see structure. So because we didn't move all the way up really fast back to this area right here, then I think we'll start. I think we'll see structure happening. So, and we could have an entry, right? Then manipulate around here, unless we take this out, and I guess stop that. Whatever. Manipulate here. Break of structure, right? Entry. Create more structure, right? And then eventually take us up there. Fudge. All right. Single candle, right? No, that's not right. That's not right. Right? Manipulation, break of structure, and then single candle. Right? And then a retracement, right? Retracement here. Right? That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Yeah, that looks good to me. If that looks good to you, give me a manipulation hand. This is what we want to see right here, right? We want to see price never stop. Just a single candle to the upside. It would never happen. This is ridiculous. How? No, this would never happen. I'm just kidding. This was a joke. That was a joke, okay? It was supposed to be one of those things that you laugh at. All right, SMT here. We're getting an SMT on ES and NQ. Unless we break this, we have an SMT. Let's see if we get some structure. Give me structure. I want structure. Come on. I will take another entry at this half point here of this. Right? Because we take this, I will take another entry here if we move there. If we move there. It just lowers my risk, right? To this. It really does. So I have nothing to lose taking an entry here. This. Because this is what I want to see. Take this, right? Create structure. Take this. Manipulate. If we manipulate, we could take this. That would be awesome. Doesn't have to. Let's look for some structure happening here. All right, see you later. Yeah, there was not much right now. ES is just dumping. There is a there's some SMTs here. And I would actually I would feel pretty good taking I'd feel pretty good taking this SMT. If we get this big candle to the upside, if we break structure here, I would take this back up. Yeah. All right, now I'm just gonna wait for structure. Oh. Huge SMT. I don't know. I think we're definitely at this point we might go higher. ES just took this. I think this is gonna be the last trade that I take today. I think I'm done. If this doesn't. So what I'm gonna do is let's see what's my risk. Do I'm gonna put it below this low. If we get filled, and then I'll take that second entry here. If we take these lows here into that stop loss right here, and that'll be kind of it for me. Target is gonna be up here. That's basically what I'm willing to risk for the rest of the day. And that would be my target. So that's my trade. I think I'm gonna be I can step away from it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And then I could kind of check back in the afternoon and see what we get. Again, with all of basically no news this week, price was kind of just all over the place. I mean, it wasn't too bad, but it was very choppy yesterday here. I mean, it was all of this. It was just a little odd this week to get some sort of direction. Just remember Tuesday we're gonna have no live stream. If we do have a live stream, then you guys will see it here. But as of now, I don't think there's gonna be a live stream. Let me look at ES for a second. I don't know. ES is looking pretty good. MES. Probably do the same thing with MES. I'm taking taking micros on ES. This is sort of my play for the day. And like I said, I can get up from here and go. I know this is more than a 3-to-1. Yeah, 6-to-1. And yeah, at this point, I'm okay with that. This makes me feel good because we basically just rebalance this whole move, right? And if we look at it, this could potentially be an optimal trade entry. Now, we could be on a totally different side of this move. How? Trying to go lower to this previous move into this fair value gap on ES, but I honestly, right now, we have more liquidity happening up here into here. Doesn't mean anything to the market. The market will do what it wants to do. On the 3-minute, boom. Maybe go lower, take this. Then I'll probably go the rest of my position here. The rest of it here. And I would be done with this partials on that. So that position is done. Won't have to really worry about that one right now until we get to some of these lower levels, right? I mean, I've already predetermined my risk here and here, and I'm okay with that for this basically last move on the way up. Other than that, then at this point we're maybe just going lower. Like I said, I don't see us going lower. This makes me feel better for a retracement to go higher. We did have this order block, which order blocks are a little bit stronger. What the frick just happened? Okay. Maybe we get a huge SMT here, right? I don't know. What time is it? 11:30. 11:30. Guys, this is about to just like all right. Whatever. Done. 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 All right, well, you've got my entries here. Let's see how they play out. If I get stopped out, I get stopped out. This one is below this swing low here to target up here. These highs, guys, I'm so like, you know, things happen, whatever. Again, Monday, no trading. Don't trade because there's no trading. Monday, no trading. Okay. Um, we'll be back on Tuesday, 8 a.m. So I will schedule that live stream. I know I've been trying to do better at that. So scheduling the live streams, I'll schedule that Tuesday, 8 a.m. from around in the morning till around this time, depending on if we see a move or not. Right now, we have our entry. I'm just gonna step away. There's no need for me to sit through this. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I know that I want to get, I want to see these highs be taken, right? I want to see these highs be taken, even if we move like before moving lower. If we have to move lower, let's take these highs, right? Let's take these highs. Uh, no matter what, no matter where we go, I do think we need to take these highs. Clearly, right here we had an order block, took us a little bit lower. This could be a trigger to go even lower, right? If we invert this, right? Here's an order block, boom, move down to the order block, and immediately just went down. But that's it. That is it. Measuring this move, 50%. We're there. We wicked way below it. This would technically be optimal trade entry here, right? Between this optimal, right? So I think I'm okay with this. I'm okay with taking this back up here. If we catch this move, amazing. If we don't catch this move, whatever. I will add to this position. I will add to this position. How? How will I add to this position? If we start to break structure, right? I want to see, this is two pieces of structure that we could break. This one here and this one here. All right, this is this could be a break of structure to confirm to the upside. All right, confirmation. This just gives us sort of a second layer of confirmation. But maybe let's see if we can make one more or manipulate or something. We'll see. Maybe this was our manipulation move. Sit here and watch. No, not sit here and watch. Oh. That's it. I'm done. I'm done. All right, since we're done with this live stream, guys, let's here we go. Here, I'll give you some. Because if we get cut off, then we're done. At least we did it. At least we did the thing. This music is so good. All right. Lastly, we've swept a 30-minute sort of point of liquidity here. Okay. This was a sweep. I mean, we swept all of this, but this was the last point. This was the last point of liquidity that we swept. After this, we could see some sort of manipulation, right? Break of structure. So we can mark this out. Nope, go to the 3 minute. We mark this out. I'm gonna mark this 3 minute. If we get manipulation in the form of taking these lows or SMT between these two assets, break of structure, right? Up here, find an entry. I'd probably add to this to go low, to go higher. Because look, we're coming into a macro, so this could very much align with the macro, right? To take us higher. If this macro, if we do want to go lower, and this will just be totally invalidated, get ran through our stop losses, and go lower. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry, forgot I still had that on there. Yeah, I want to see an SMT between manipulation in the form of SMT or taking out these lows on both of really all of these, because MES and ES are the same, NQ and MNQ are the same. Just micros and regular full contracts. Does that make sense? I hope it does. I hope it makes sense. All right. Remember, you could take an entry on a break of structure. We could take an entry if we get large displacement, quick large displacement to the upside. Gives us an entry, right? I don't think this is our manipulation move. This takes us to here. I want to see something that takes us a little bit higher. Nonetheless, we can still enter. Okay. I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around. If this was helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Do all the YouTube stuff. You don't have to subscribe. It would be awesome if you did, just so that we can chat together, do this live together. And this way I can learn from people like you. I'm still doing my best to understand the market. I'm still doing my best to find the best entries, when to risk, when not to risk, when to kind of step back for a little bit. This whole week was a big eye opening for me. I think this was the first week where I traded no big news. And it was interesting. It was interesting, right? So good luck for the rest of the day if you're gonna keep trading. I am gonna leave this, do what it needs to do. Again, my bias is still bullish. This is not something that I'm really concerned about. And even if it was, this move would be pretty much, I believe, where are we at? I mean, technically it wouldn't be done, but we have, if it is a retracement, then this would be a good place to retrace back up to from. Okay. Market can do whatever it wants. We're just here to predict and stack odds in our favor on where the market could go. And if we disagree, like, let me know, right? Because maybe you're seeing something that I'm not seeing, and I want to be able to look at the market in different ways, not with my own bias. And as we know, as human beings, that is the hardest thing to do. Look at things in a different bias than we already pre-planned. So that's another way we can help each other out in this live stream, right? Thanks again. Thanks for hanging in here. And I will talk to you on Tuesday.